Hey everyone, it's Katie. I'm coming to you a couple days late at 26 weeks and 2 days pregnant, but we are back home. We got home late last night. We took a week-long trip to Western North Carolina, and we had a really good time. I thought I might record a vlog from out there, but we just had too much going on, which is great. The travel for me went okay. For Alice went really well. She really thrives on new people and new experiences and new places, and she's a great traveler. So we had a lot of adventures and she was pretty much happy and on board for almost all of them. It is really great to have those memories of, the three of us, kind of taking like this big family trip. We are definitely not going to be going anywhere for a while in the future, so I'm really happy that we did it. Like I said, for myself, it was a little bit hard. Just sleeping was really hard. Being in different beds. We went from my friend's house to a family cabin and then back to the friend's house, and just, different mattresses and different temperatures and things like that were a little bit harder for me. My sister-in-law did bring me her old Boppy pregnancy pillow, which was totally awesome. That really helped for about 3 of the nights. And I was really pleased with that brand too, so I think it's cushier than my little Snuggle Mini. Yeah, that was a huge help, but we were on this really ancient springy mattress where no matter what you do, you end up, in a pile in the middle of the bed, within 5 minutes of laying down. So that kind of stuff is really hard on my back. Many nights I woke up just debating going to sleep on the floor because I'm better on a firm surface. But anyway, I stuck it out. I survived, maybe because of the uncomfortable sleeping, or maybe it's just where I am in this pregnancy, but I started getting this pain that I've had sort of on and off at different times in my life. I do remember getting it in Alice's pregnancy, although I think it was later on. But it's this strange, I'll try to show you, it's just sort of like a pain in my rib. It's right under my breast on this side. It's deep in my ribs, I can feel it. And I don't know if it's something kind of structural or if it's a muscle spasm that I get or what, but I get this pretty intense pain there that it feels like it's in my bone or something. And so I started getting that sleeping on this trip, and sort of once it starts, then I tend to get it on and off during the day and stuff. So again, it may just be that the fetus is a lot higher and it's changing the shape of my ribs. I'm not really sure what causes it, but it's something that's bugging me now. Like I said, probably a couple of times a day it'll kind of flare up and really be uncomfortable. Other than that, I had a little bit of swelling a couple of our longer travel days. We were just sitting in the car, with my feet down, and then on the plane ride home yesterday, by the time we got home, it had been a really long day, and I had, some swelling in my feet. That's the first time that I've really noticed swelling, and I guess 26 weeks, that's probably fairly normal. I do, though, feel that I'm getting really big really fast. Possibly that's because of, just the different sort of lifestyle we had the past week, and eating out more and just not eating normally. Although we were very active. We did a lot of walking every day. We took 2 hikes. I feel like we were about as active and as healthy as we could be. I know, looking back at my other pregnancy vlogs, that I am much bigger at this point than I was with my first pregnancy, but still, I've seen myself in a couple of photos now, and I think I look fairly normal in pictures, so it's partially probably just in my head and just kind of how I'm feeling in general, but I definitely feel like I'm close to the 3rd trimester. This week, getting back, I'm really looking forward to just some clean eating and kind of getting back into our old routines and feeling more like myself. Something that has really been saving me, especially with the sleep problems I've had, is my little nighttime yoga routine. There are just a few positions and stretches and stuff that I know for my particular issues with my hip joint and low back pain that I have chronically, that my yoga instructor you know, has told me certain moves that should really help me. And if nothing else, if I don't do a whole yoga routine, I at the very least now am doing these, it's maybe 6 or so, I don't know, 5 or 6 postures and stretches that really help kind of like loosen me up in all the right places so that I can sleep a lot better. That's really been huge. Yoga at night has always for me been like a really wonderful kind of like centering, relaxing thing. So that definitely does help. In the past week, we crossed the 100-day mark, so I have less than 100 days to go in this pregnancy. I think as of today it's like 95 or 96. I'm sure I'm going to eat my words at some point, but at this point I'm really feeling ready. Not sort of, you know, ready in terms of the whole house is ready and, you know, everything is in its place, but just emotionally, I guess, prepared to have, you know, a family of 4, to have 2 kids. I just really feel like I can do it, and I'm looking forward to it. Especially, I keep fast forwarding a little bit to the holiday season and just thinking how cozy it'll be. We will probably stay here for the first time ever. We've always traveled to families' homes for Christmas and Thanksgiving and stuff. We will probably be here because I don't want to travel with a newborn. You know, something may change, but we plan to be here, and I just think it'll be so cozy and just really exciting and just like a wonderful time. And we'll have this, you know, probably around 2-month-old, and Alice will be so into things this year. I don't know. Sort of Christmas in July on the brain, I guess. I'm also feeling a little bit of the nesting impulse coming on, probably just coming back from our trip and, you know, getting things cleaned up and kind of like looking ahead to what comes next and making lots of lists, and I'm just trying to sort of, you know, start to lay things out, you know, because the clock is ticking. We do at this point have, you know, 3 months, give or take, maybe less. I will do a 26-week belly shot here in just a minute, but I want to share my best thing for the week. And the best thing is that when we got back from our trip last night, you know, we came in and we're collecting all the mail and that kind of stuff. And I got a very sweet surprise from a YouTube friend. Her name is Angela. She has been super generous to me for a while now. Her and her husband operate a raw food store online. It's called the Raw Food World, and they sell all sorts of really amazing, like really quality foods and supplements and just all kinds of things for like a raw vegan lifestyle or, you know, a more natural lifestyle. Angela has given me the opportunity to try all sorts of new foods and supplements and sort of body products and stuff for my home and all sorts of things. Her family lives in Ecuador, and she is the mom to a toddler, a little girl who is nearing the 2-year mark. She does have a couple of YouTube channels to check out, and I will link to. There is one that is specific to raw food topics, and then she also has like a family channel that's called Glow with Grace, that's more just about parenting and you know, more personal stuff and stuff about her daughter. I will link to all of Angela's information if you don't already know her. She is just such a kind soul. And what she did for me this week that was such a sweet surprise was that she sent me a gift that is a baby chime necklace. So it's a little silver chime. It makes the sweetest, you know, very faint sort of soft chime sound. And you wear it so that it is suspended, well, mine is probably 3 or 4 inches above my belly button. So it's meant to be, you know, close to your uterus. The baby is able to hear sounds now. I mean, this is pretty faint, but it's, you know, it's possible that you know, the baby can hear this in utero. And the clever thing is that the necklace then is made of 2 shorter chains that you can shorten, so you can continue to wear it. You know, one would be sort of like this length, so you can just bring the chime up, and then there's a slightly longer length. The other chain is a little bit longer. So when the baby's born, they're going to hear that same sound again, and you know, it'll be like a comforting thing. Angela probably knows that I just don't buy things for myself. This is something, you know, even if I saw it and thought how wonderful it would be, it's not something I would like get for myself. But I think it makes such a beautiful gift and like a really special way of kind of connecting with this baby. you know, the second pregnancy, it's been so much harder for me to kind of like carve out time to just talk to this baby, and I just love that I can wear this necklace and just, you know, sort of forge that extra connection effortlessly. It's also really pretty, I think. I will stand up in a minute so you'll be able to see it when I do a belly shot, but just Angela, if you're watching this, thank you so much. Really, just such a sweet surprise, such a wonderful gift, and I really love it. All right, and here is what I look like at 26 weeks. So see how where the necklace falls? It's just perfect. I love it. Okay. Definitely so much bigger than when I was pregnant with Alice. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you can hear the little tinkling, but it's just, I love it. I just think it's such a sweet sound. So that's where I'm at. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.